The actor Malcolm-Jamal Warner, widely known for starring in the hit TV sitcom The Cosby Show, has died. Police in Costa Rica tell ABC News Warner drowned near a beach along the country's east coast. He was just 54 years old.
Y'all, this week in Hollywood has been wild, so let's get into it. First off, fans are in absolute shock after reports began swirling that Malcolm-Jamal Warner has allegedly passed away at just 54 years old. Yes, the Malcolm-Jamal Warner, the beloved actor known for his role as Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show. While details are still emerging and no official confirmation has dropped just yet, tributes have already started pouring in from fans and fellow celebs alike. The internet is on fire with speculation, and folks are scrambling to figure out what's true and what's not. One moment he was posting inspirational quotes and studio pics, and the next, this. We're all hoping it's a hoax, but whew, the energy is heavy right now. Now, if that wasn't enough chaos for one day, baby, Skai Jackson is trending again, but not for the reasons you think. Word on the street is that her baby daddy went full Grand Theft Auto on someone. Witnesses claim there was an altercation that turned violent real quick. And allegedly, he pistol whipped a man until he was unconscious and then fled the scene in that man's car. You heard that right. A man is recovering, and Skai's BD might be looking at some serious charges if this all turns out to be true. Social media is lit up with videos, screenshots, and folks playing detective, trying to piece it all together. Some are dragging Skai, saying she has a type, while others are pleading with people to separate her from the drama her ex is causing. Either way, her name is in everybody's mouth right now, and it's getting messy real fast. Stay tuned, because the tea is still brewing, and this cup might just spill over. Okay, y'all, buckle up, because this right here is straight up madness. Skai Jackson's baby daddy, DeAndre Bergen, yes, him, the one nobody can stand, who also goes by the alias Yerky Jerky, don't ask, just got snatched up by the FBI over some serious, and I mean serious charges. And this ain't no light petty theft situation. We're talking full-blown armed carjacking, brutal pistol whipping, the whole criminal starter pack. Let me give y'all the rundown, because the details are straight out of a crime drama. DeAndre and his accomplice allegedly pistol whipped a man and jacked his Mercedes-Benz C300. And oh, it gets worse. DeAndre was allegedly strapped with a Glock during the whole thing. This wasn't just a case of stealing a car. Nah, they beat this man with a weapon. The victim ended up hospitalized with serious facial injuries from getting hit that hard. And no, this wasn't some heat-of-the-moment robbery either. Prosecutors say this was a planned armed carjacking. They targeted this guy specifically for his car. Then they reportedly beat him unconscious, took his ride, and made off with the man's own firearm. A straight-up setup. Now let's be real. The feds don't play. The FBI is on this case, and when they step in, whew, it's beyond serious. Armed carjacking hits the federal level when firearms are involved, or there's interstate implications. And baby, all boxes are checked. This man is in deep. Now listen, this man is staring down years in federal prison if convicted. And honestly, with the amount of evidence they've got stacked against him, how's he gonna not get convicted? And here's where it gets even messier. Brace yourselves. He was already on probation when all this went down. Yup, you heard right. So not only is he catching brand new federal charges for armed carjacking and assault with a deadly weapon, but he's also hit with a probation violation, which could tack on even more time on top of whatever sentence he's already facing. And let's not act brand new. This ain't his first time dancing with the law. This man has been in and out of the system more times than we can count. Constant run-ins, repeat probation violations. It's like he thrives on trouble. He just can't seem to stay out of jail long enough to piece his life together. What really blows my mind, though, he was already under the system's microscope, on probation, and still had the nerve to go out and allegedly pistol whip somebody for a Benz. Like, what? That's not just reckless, that's straight up giving, I don't care about consequences energy. Sir, the system was already watching you like a hawk, and you thought this was the move? Make it make sense. And let's be clear, the FBI doesn't just roll up and arrest folks on a whim. When they come knocking, it means the case is tight and they've got receipts. See, the thing about the FBI, they don't just swoop in on a hunch. They build a case, and that means they've probably got surveillance footage, witness statements, and maybe even digital receipts tying him directly to the crime. They most likely tracked the stolen Mercedes, recovered the Glock, or had eyewitnesses point out him and his accomplice. So for the feds to roll up and slap those cuffs on, best believe the evidence is tight. And when it comes to armed carjacking, a violent, high-level offense, they don't play at all. Now let me break it down for anyone who doesn't know. Getting arrested by local police and getting arrested by the FBI, that's two completely different ballgames. Federal charges hit way harder. You're facing longer sentences, time in federal prison, and your chances of early release, practically non-existent. If he ends up convicted on those federal armed carjacking charges, baby, he's not just facing a few years. He could be staring down decades behind bars.
Theo, man. You know, for those that don't know, growing up as a black person in this country, I was born in the 70s, and television was one of those things that was like an escape. Man, Theo, Cosby Show for me was that safe place. It was that warm space where I was able to dream about having a mother and a father like that, you know, a family like that. Many of us don't know what it feels like to see a mother and father sit down and eat together at the table. At least I don't. Theo. Oh, how I wish I was his brother to share that dirty room and run around and just being a good kid, experiencing life. You know, it was more than just a program, man. I'm sad over this one. Oh, he was a Leo like me. Might have had the same birthday, I don't know. But this is a hard one, man.
Y'all, I am beyond devastated. Like, my heart right now, I cannot. At just 54 years old, Malcolm-Jamal Warner has passed away. And my heart is broken. I really have no words other than the fact that everybody is passing away except the person that needs to pass away. I am about to be 44 years old. So he's about 11 years older than me. And he is gone. My heart is broken. Not our Theo. I just can't wrap my head around what is happening right now. Like heartbreak after heartbreak. Sources are stating that it was a apparent drowning, but all I know is I can't take another heartbreak. It's just too much going on in our community. Like, this was like family. Do you understand? Everybody except who needs to be gone is leaving here. R.I.P. to this king, and I hope when he sees Justine, they have an amazing time in heaven.
Y'all have no idea how I just screamed in my apartment just now. Malcolm-Jamal Warner has passed away. I'm not gonna hold you. I literally screamed, not Theo, because we literally grew up with this man on the Cosby Show. I don't want to post TMZ because there's the first to report it and they're always sliming with it. So I'm posting for Fox 5 in New York. It's being reported it was an accidental drowning during a vacation in Costa Rica. He was 54 years old. His birthday is next month. Of course, the media is doing the brief bio of his career. This man accomplished so much after the Cosby Show. If you're in the black media, you know he started Malcolm and Eddie. If you're updated on his recent work, he was a series regular on The Resident. He also starred and produced in the BET show Read Between the Lines. I had no idea he won a Grammy back in 2015 for Best R&B Performance with Robert Glasper. He leaves behind a daughter. He was very intentional in maintaining her and her mother's privacy during his life. I can't believe I'm saying during. This was not the news I was expecting to see today. This is just so sad. It is just insane seeing so many black legends go, especially the young ones. Prayers and condolences to his family, his friends, the people who've worked with him, past and present. This is just so sad.
Bitch, why is Theo Huxtable dead? Bitch, I just went over to Instagram. Malcolm-Jamal. A drowning? Bitch, I'm gagged. This is crazy. Bitch.
Now, this one hurts. Malcolm-Jamal Warner has passed away from an accidental drowning, guys. And he is a certified legend in the Black community. From the Cosby Show, Theo Huxtable, to Malcolm and Eddie. Like, he is just a staple on your television screen. Like, when you seen him make like a guest appearance on a show, it kind of just warms your heart because we all love him from the Cosby Show. It's sad, like, all our legends, when they go, it's kind of like your heart just breaks a little. And damn, like, going too soon. I think he was only 54. This is crazy, y'all. This is sad. Like, it's literally too soon. Like a drowning. This is why I don't play with water at all. I can't swim, but rest in peace to him. Rest in peace to his family, because I hear he leaves behind a daughter and a wife. So just rest in peace to him. This is crazy, y'all.
Some heartbreaking news that I really wish I didn't have to share today. Actor Malcolm-Jamal Warner has died at the age of 54. For so many of us, Malcolm-Jamal Warner was Theo Huxtable, witty, relatable, and sometimes clueless teenage son on The Cosby Show. From 1984 to 1992, he helped redefine what a Black family could look like on primetime television. And it was that role that made him a household name and gave us all someone to root for, to laugh with, to grow up alongside. After The Cosby Show, Malcolm-Jamal Warner continued his career with role on the show Malcolm and Eddie, Read Between the Lines, Major Crime, Suits, and even 911. With this work, he proved that he wasn't just a child star. He was a storyteller, an actor, a working artist. Thoughts and prayers and deepest condolences go to all who loved him and to all who appreciated his work.
This is a video that, as a TV lover, breaks my heart to make. Malcolm-Jamal Warner, best known for amazing shows like The Cosby Show, Read Between the Lines, Accused, Malcolm and Eddie, The Resident, etc., has passed away. He passed away at the age of 54. And since this has just been reported as of a couple minutes ago, there's not a lot of details out there. But from what I have been able to see, it looks like he passed away by accidental drowning. Malcolm-Jamal Warner was an amazing actor. He started off playing Theo on The Cosby Show. He conquered something a lot of child actors struggle very hard with. He was able to act pretty much all throughout his life. The Cosby Show, which took him from his child years to his early adult years. Then Malcolm and Eddie. He's played pretty much just about every role you can think of. A dad, a husband, a son, a nurse, a path of forgiveness, to a world-class doctor. And something I always loved about his acting is the ability to make us feel like he wasn't acting. To always put so much emotion into all of his roles. Whether it's him being a dramatic, goofy little brother, being an arrogant, brilliant doctor. He's definitely one of my favorite actors. I've said that numerous times on here before, so this is just really sad. I just know Michelle is giving him the biggest hug right now. So sad.